Steel Revolution. Revolution. From America's heartland and the banks of the mighty Mississippi, this is...
You gotta keep them separated.
Steel Revolution. Revolution.
Turn whatever you... No, that wasn't it. It was I think it was the red one.
Oh, hang on here.
I think it was the red one down there. One of the... No, the big one. Yep, turn it the other way. Yeah, there. You probably could turn it down a little bit because there's a little bit of the hearing what's going on around here.
This is the main level, so
That's the main one.
yeah, it looks good over there.
That's good. Sounds good. Sounds better. And we're good. You hit the button. We're good to go now.
I hit it.
Okay. All right.
We're gonna start the show then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome to Steel Revolution number 21.
2-1.
2-1. We can drink now, Sean.
Well,
Might have to wait though till we're out of here. But then we can do that.
oh yeah, that's right. What the heck you doing here?
You recognize that?
Oh yeah, it's Good Time Oldies 101.3, the Quad Cities Cool FM.
No, it's
Oh,
just
I'm
the
sorry.
it's just the I didn't put something on to dig at
Sorry.
you. We're celebrating.
Okay, sorry, I had a flashback.
We're celebrating our big
2-1.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
no. Well, it is a big 2-1, but it's a big. The Facebook
Man.
reached.
21,000
Yeah.
for that video. Is that what you were talking about?
Yeah. So our trips out to the picket lines getting big reach
Getting a lot of
on the
shares
on
all
the
over
Facebook.
the place. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, all day, every time I updated, went up another 1,000 people within an hour. I think, holy crap, that's climbing.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I think that's awesome for especially some places that didn't. I don't believe had the press they should have had.
No, yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know.
Yeah, I was happy with that. I was ecstatic, actually.
Yeah. That's the new norm now. So now it's how do you do that?
Yeah, I just wish we had a strike to go to today.
I kind of don't, but
Well, you know what I mean, though.
we'll find another reason to head out and about. We got to get like that Docker podcast. You want to see where that guy's going?
No.
Everywhere.
Well, how the heck is that happening? I'm stuck here in Bettendorf. Come on.
Those guys, ILWU or longshoremen.
Yeah.
Man, they're sending him everywhere. Buenos Aires, South Africa. He's
Yeah,
going
man. Talk with
everywhere.
Brad.
He's going everywhere. Yeah. We're gonna have to work something out.
Well, he needs somebody to tag along with.
No kidding.
He got the color guy right here, the color man.
Yeah.
Got the audio guy here.
Yeah.
I don't see why that couldn't work.
Should definitely have some sort of joint venture.
Well, yeah, we'll work on that.
Yeah.
Are you pals with him on Facebook?
Anyway. Or Facebook friends. I wouldn't
Say that you're
say that we're
best of.
Yeah.
Well, you need
Best
to work on
friends or
that.
something. Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, like we said, Steel Revolution number 21. I'm Roy Hutt.
I'm Sean Spicer. In the bushes. I haven't heard much about that guy lately. What's up with him? Is he
Yeah, I don't-
hiding in the bushes, literally?
I haven't heard a lot.
Yeah. Oh, I'm Sean Geisens. So,
Yeah.
howdy hi.
Sean Geisens, and we are here to try to give the news and with some comedy in between and a slant towards a view on workers.
Oh, never a slant.
Well, we want to give the news in the way that it affects working people.
Yeah,
That's what we want to do.
Just playing, yes. There was a slant. A good one.
Okay.
All right. What do you have on the
On the local
Yeah,
news.
The local.
Local news, as Sean asked earlier, the USW Local 105 IBEW golf tournament is August 10th at Glens Creek.
Okay.
So that's coming up.
Get dressed, you're playing golf today.
No, I'm not, Grandpa. I'm playing tennis.
You're playing golf and you're going to like it.
What about my asthma?
I'll give you asthma.
The SOAR group, our retiree group, is going to be hosting a scams and fraud presentation by the Bettendorf Police Department, which is July 6th at 1:30. And we are still taking backpacks for the backpacker school supply drive that the City of Davenport Civil and Human Rights Commission is sponsoring. USW News, I think it is the biggest local in the steelworkers, which is Newport News Shipyard. They have over 8,000 members in that local, Sean.
Man, that's a big one right there.
Local 8888. They are in contract negotiations. Just thought I'd bring that up for some people that don't realize it. A massive local there.
That's a lot.
Yeah, yeah. In other news, Sean, you down with the
OPP?
no the 232?
You know me.
So the steel workers coming out in support of something that President Trump has said and wanted to do. So here's some of the comments about it from the steelworkers. We want to let President Trump know that we're still with him on this action and urge him to keep his promise to the American working people to protect and create family-sustaining manufacturing jobs, which is the 232 steel study. So they've got a sample of a note you can send to the president. It says, I agree that we need strong and broad 232 steel study outcome that protects America's critical infrastructure and defense needs. The Americans' national security interests range from missiles, munitions, to our electrical grid, water infrastructure, roads, and bridges. So it's pretty much a study to say, hey, a lot of your steel mills are shut down and you don't have the capability to produce everything you need to produce. So then try to get people back to work. So something that he had said he's promised. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, that's all you can do is wait
Yep.
and hope for the best.
Yep, that's right. Well, I had in local news, Sean, that the Veterans Memorial Parkway is being done by Valley Construction.
Oh, really?
And not Brandt Construction, and I could not find
The other
other
bidders.
bids to know whether or not they
I'm sure they're in the mix.
chose. I would say if they did, they must have went over Valleys, because otherwise it would have been another big to-do like the Rockingham Road. So
Yeah, where that other company got the underbid, right? Not underbid, but underbid the brand, right?
no, they were higher than Brandt, but they still awarded it to
That's
them.
right. That's right.
Yep.
That's what I meant to say. Yeah, you're correct.
Yep. So who knows there? But
I would like to know though.
I'm just gonna say that hey, Brandt didn't get it, so probably a good thing.
Yeah, well, the guy wasn't here. He was on vacation somewhere.
Been following the Muscatine mayor, Sean?
I have, yeah.
All right, so Mayor Broderson still in the news that let's see, she was in court to file the appeal of the city council voting to remove her. Her attorney argues that the city did not give her due process, as the city was both her prosecutor, investigator, judge, and jury. City's attorney that said that they, why they removed her and didn't offer a stay was it's status quo to remove. So that's what they did. The Judge Mark Smith, is said here, I counted 17 allegations in the decision where Mayor Broderson was accused directly affecting the city council. So he goes on to say that, pretty much the likelihood that all of these are against the city council, so the city council, of course, is going to remove her, and that's not fair because it was all the city council.
Yep.
Okay, so that must have been the initial starting of that, and then the Broderson's appeal hearing has been set for July 17th, and then this was for the stay. So the stay wasn't. He had a couple days to come out with that. In the meantime, the city came out with, okay, we're going to appoint our own person, because really that's what we want. We want,
Yeah.
I don't know, Sean. I'm thinking of the, is it the mayor in Blazing Saddles?
That's my all-time favorite movie.
Was he the mayor? When he's
No,
like,
no,
here,
no,
sign this
no, he's
and
the
sign
governor.
this. Oh, he's the governor.
Yeah.
Same. It's okay. It's not the same thing, but that's what I envision the council wants in a mayor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just sign it.
Just sign it, be
Just sign
done.
it. Be done with it. We're right. We know what's good. So
Touche for bringing up Blazing Saddles. You get extra credit points for that one.
try to throw in stuff here and there.
Because
then
you know
we
I'm going
can
to do
get
some audio
so that
drops
we can
later
get some
on.
audio. Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
I think it's fun. It moves the show along.
It does, yes.
It's more entertaining than listening to me.
You said it.
So the city council came out with that in the news. We are going to appoint our mayor, not the mayor the people elected.
But
our
the
mayor.
council.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We want our mayor in there, so we're going to appoint. So fast forward to today,
So what happened today?
the judge said, "Oh no, you got to return her back to her job."
Good for him and good for her.
Yeah, Judge Mark Smith ruled the order of removal for Broderson be stayed and Broderson be reinstated as mayor pending final hearing on the matter. So Broderson's appeal, again, like we said, is going to be July 17th. Judge said there were inherent conflicts of interest throughout the council's removal of the mayor, and to ensure a fair trial, no man is permitted to try cases where he has an interest in the outcome.
That's just a hot mess in Muscatine.
Mayor Broderson posted on Facebook, "The judge just ordered me back in office, effective immediately. Thank you for your support." I got to give the judge credit because that is some awesome timing.
Yeah.
The day after the
They
council
go out,
says
yeah.
we're gonna appoint our own person. Nope, here's you go. She's going back. That guy's got a sense of humor.
Yeah. Karma as well
Yeah.
for them. I'm Facebook living us right now.
Are ya?
Yeah.
I was just gonna say take a break.
Oh, we can take a break, all right. We'll just take a break on that and take a break here as well, right?
Right.
All right.
Sign this, right here.
Okay, give us a hand here.
All right, sir.
Work. Hello, boys. Have a good night's rest. I missed you.
Just one more bill for you to sign, sir.
What the hell is this?
This is the bill that will convert the State Hospital for the Insane into the William J. LePetamine Memorial Gambling Casino for the Insane.
Gentlemen, this bill will be a giant step forward in the treatment of the insane gambler.
Yes, bravo. Beautifully put, sir.
You still recording? Yeah. Sweet.
It's
So, speaking of casinos and gambling,
yeah.
did you see what the new governor of Iowa did?
What's that?
Hopped around the state on a casino.
On their dime, right?
Yeah, casino tycoon's private jet.
That's legit, though. I don't see nothing wrong with
Uh,
that.
he's not going to want anything for that.
No. Hey, you remember that one time I let you use my bus?
Nothing.
Whatever she wrote in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no conflict of
That's a-
interest there.
Private jet.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, it's private jet.
Okay, I heard something about it. But
Hopped around Iowa on the private jet. Nothing says I'm the mayor or I'm the governor of Iowa like flying around on a jet.
on a casino's dime.
Yeah, you're really part of the people. Now there's some separation between the governor's office and the gambling commission, but guess who's up for a license in Des Moines?
That company?
That guy.
Get out of here.
Yeah, his company.
That's just
yeah.
a winkadink, though.
Sure, it's nothing.
So what are you trying to say?
Sure, it's nothing.
Oh, well, it's nothing.
Yeah. You see, you don't have your
Yeah,
outline
it's
with
over
you.
there, yeah.
I've got Kansas.
Love that group.
We should probably put some Kansas in here then. No more than 30 seconds, though, because don't want to get in trouble.
Okay, I'll work on that.
What's a famous Kansas song, anyway?
Dust in the Wind.
Oh, that's kind of a downer.
I'm sorry.
Anything better?
I can't think of anything offhand.
No, we'll see what. So, in a turn of events, we're close to the bathroom. That's what that noise was.
Okay.
In a turn of events, if you have been following along with the podcast, you'll know that Kansas, massive tax cuts by their Republican governor has put the state of having a big, huge shortfall. And what had happened next here is that they now vetoed Governor Brownback's tax cuts. So Republicans had enough, and they had vetoed the tax cuts and raised I believe it's the income tax. So Kansas faces a budget shortfall of $887 million through June of 19 is what it was going to come out to. Now, though, getting back on the right track to be financially stable. Yeah, Brownback's veto of a tax bill that was expected to bring $1.2 billion over the next 2 years and close the projected shortfall budget totaling $889 million. So he vetoed it, but then they overrode his veto and approved it. So get back in, really financial stability there in Kansas, and the model for the legislation of Brownback's tax cuts is made by ALEC, which is a pro-corporation think tank. Again, our tax dollars doesn't go for the betterment of us; it goes for the betterment of the corporation.
There's no conflict there, right?
Right.
Sure.
Right. Well, and the next thing I already covered, which was the flying around Iowa on the private jet. I think that puts Governor Reynolds in the hole coming up in this next election for Iowa governor. Did you see that a Georgia congresswoman, candidate, so she's just running now, and she's running now, Karen Handel, says she's against a livable wage, or against a minimum wage. Shouldn't have it. No.
Why?
Let's see. Who wants to add jobs? Or no, she added that she insists that she wants an economy that is robust with low taxes and regulations. Minimum wage is a regulation. It just kills jobs, Sean. The market will take care of themselves, and everybody will be fine.
Mm-hmm.
I think back of all the Chris Rock, memes and that on Facebook, where you're like that. What it was, having a minimum wage is just the reason that your employer would say, "I'd pay you lower, but by law I have to
pay this rate.
Otherwise, I would pay you less."
You have no comment on that, yeah.
Yeah. We're going to be filling in with clips all the way throughout.
All the way through.
Yep.
Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.
You're back after that awesome break
That was awesome.
with Kansas.
Kansas. So what else is going on there, Roy?
No, I had this clever thing I was going to do, and then now I realize that it's not going to make much sense because you got the copy of the outline. I was going to say, Sean, where would you be if you were surrounded by sponsors like Cadillac, Ferrari, and Hooters waitresses, and cigar spreads, and real estate insiders, and C-list celebrities?
Such as like what? Daryl Strawberry, right?
Yeah.
You think Kathy Griffin's going to be there?
Real Housewives.
I would probably
No.
say the Trump National Golf Club.
No, I would, yeah. You might be at Eric Trump's fundraiser for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital,
Oh,
in which I guess he's done a lot of good. He, to date, he's directed more than $11 million there. Vast majority of that comes from his annual golf tournament. So, in a interview with Forbes, Trump had said, again, this is Eric Trump, we get to use our assets 100% free of charge.
Mm-hmm.
In which they found out that that's not the case.
Really?
It is clear the course wasn't free, that the Trump organization received payments for its use, part of more than 1.2 million that was not documented. Part. So I went further in the article to figure out, okay, so for the first 4 years of the golf tournament, total expenses averaged $50,000, according to tax return. Then you fast forward to around 2012, where the cost of the tournament exploded to $230,000. 2013, $242,000. 14 was $322,000.
Oof.
So a lot like what his dad's doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, especially with the, Melania Barron staying in Trump Tower, all the extra security and everything that was going back into Trump's pocket for that. Same thing here. But this is for charity. So this would be like how I was thinking about it. Okay, if we have a charity event here at the hall and we try to raise money for charity, we would rent the hall out for free to whatever group, Next Gen, whoever's doing the charity event. They usually get it for free, so then there's more profit for the charity. So it would be like us saying, yeah, we'll hold the event, but then, we're going to take a cut of that money that's go to charity for a hall rental.
We just bought property right behind the Great Wall, on the good side.
I want a hamburger. No, a cheeseburger. I want a hot dog. I want a milkshake. I want potato
You'll
chip.
get nothing and like it.
Scotland. They invented the game there, except they call it golf without the L.
And tell the cook this is low-grade dog food, all right? Hey, this steak still has marks where the jockey was hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially the undocumented receipts.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully soon we'll be I'll sit down with Mike next week. We'll figure out what we raised for our golf tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Which we did have to pay for the
It made Trump his. You see what I did there? Well, play on the words.
We got expenses, but then again, we don't own the golf course. So.
No. It's a little different.
Yes, it is. Did you hear about Trump's infrastructure plan?
No, I have not.
No?
You gonna fill me in?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So, $1 trillion infrastructure plan, which is really nothing more than a big tax cut to developers.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So, let's see, we got here. Okay, so for example, if a developer, for every dollar the developer puts into the project, they'd actually pay only 18 cents after tax credits. Then the taxpayers would contribute the other 82 cents through their tax dollars. So all this is rich people don't pay their fair share.
Yep.
Corporations don't pay their fair share. But they get our tax dollars.
Mm-hmm.
So the needy, people that need stuff, other plans to help working people, you're not going to get it, but we are going to help out the developers and the people that got money. We're going to make sure they get more money. Ask Me President Lee Saunders had said the Trump infrastructure plan isn't an infrastructure plan at all. It's a colossal $200 billion corporate handout. Mm-hmm. The $200 billion is the part where it helps the developers.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, America's communities need a plan that will create good jobs that can sustain working families, one that invests in quality public services, and that will require those who can afford it to pay their fair share of the cost of the improvements that benefit everybody. Every time I see Ask Me, I just think about the one video.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, like that.
I like that one too.
I can't get enough of it.
So you're gonna play it again?
Yeah.
I'm alright with that. Who's gonna? How does that go? Who's gonna clean your freaking sewers?
Yeah.
On your way to work tomorrow, instead of sitting around with your finger up your ass, look around. There's a union out there called AFSCME, and they're busting their balls for you doing a lot of shit work you take for granted. For example, we pick up your fucking garbage. We got broads out there who keep your kids from getting run over by some hard-on. We plug up the holes in the road so you don't fuck up your car. And we push around a lot of little old ladies from Florida. We're out there zapping rats and roaches and making sure your kids don't drink piss from no fucking water fountains. We're fucking AFSCME, Amalgamated Federalization. Hey, I don't know what the fuck it means. All I know is we're hard-working, tax-paying people like you, and we don't take shit from nobody. You got that, asshole? AFSCME, the fucking union that works for you.
That's pretty cut and dry.
Yeah. Like that.
It's one of my favorites too.
Yeah. In more Trump news, if you didn't catch this, that the
Educator's office for a response to the ads which single out legislators who...
I'm keeping that in.
Should have pressed pause. President Trump's hotel has received roughly $270,000 in payments linked to Saudi Arabia as part of a lobbying campaign by the Gulf Kingdom against the controversial terrorism legislation that happened last year. So this is to keep 9/11 survivors or victims from suing Saudi Arabia. It's okay to sue a country if you're a corporation and you can, if it hurts your profits. I mean, that's in all these free trade agreements. But if you're Joe Blow, who
an individual,
your wife or
whatever,
or husband got killed in 9/11, you can't go after the Saudis. They did pay Trump all this money, and then he did just go over there, and he got a nice gold necklace. You see that?
I did not know.
Oh yeah, they put a nice gold necklace on him.
That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah. And then he awarded them with a huge $110 billion weapons deal.
That's bigly.
That is bigly to a country that has horrible human rights record. Horrible. Where it's in a report that lady that... So there was a lady that went from, I believe it was Jordan. I don't think I put it in here. Let me look and see if I got it in here. I'd like to get the numbers right. No, I don't think I got it in here. Maybe it's down further here. Oh, here we go. Lujan Al-Hathlu, best known for her defiance of the kingdom's driving ban. So she was arrested for trying to drive from Bahrain into Saudi Arabia. And the 27-year-old now is the Saudis have harassed her at the airport. So if you know anything about over there, that if you're a woman, you can't go out without a male's permission. You can't do all this other stuff without a male's permission. So those are the people that our country's doing business with. In confusing news, I really think Trump's model for operating the country is this chaos way of running business that I guess is like a real business model, from what I've been told. That you purposely do stuff to cause chaos, and then that's how you operate a business.
So chaos causes confusion, causes I'm going to make some money.
I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you missed it, Donald Trump called Qatar, right? Is that how you normally Qatar?
Sounds
That's
good.
how you or Qatar. Last week called the oil-rich Mideastern country a funder of terrorism at a high level. You know, it appeared to take credit for a group of Gulf states cutting diplomatic and economic ties to the emirate. He's very tough on them. And then, soon after, the U.S. signed a $12 billion deal to sell fighter jets to Qatar. It wouldn't make good business sense not to, Sean.
Well, I know.
Even though they fund terrorists at a high level.
Once again, you get the confusion out there, and
I don't know what else. I'm confused by that. Trump says one thing, Secretary of State says another. Sell all these planes.
chaos and confusion.
Well, I mean, and again, if you take a look at the some of the things they've done for veterans, and you know, his big deal, you know, we got to have a strong military. We got to have a strong military. It's not that we're going to pay our military people more or take care of them. That's not where it's at, Sean.
It's not the personnel.
No, it's at the Lockheed Martins, the shipbuilders, the defense contractors. They're going to get that money.
That's two different things.
Right.
So people are being misled as well.
Hey,
and what's being paid out.
Let's not forget, he's a smart businessman because he doesn't pay taxes.
And how many times has he filed for bankruptcy?
Doesn't pay, so. Just want to bring back, we did give him credit earlier in the show. Remember that.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. I might give him some more here later on. We'll see.
Why is he
We'll see if I make it.
Of the show?
No.
Oh,
no.
okay.
I was always talking for real there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, in another news, America's largest oil refinery now, Sean, is owned by, guess who?
It says it right here, Saudi Arabia.
Man, I shouldn't have gave you that. This is the last time you get a copy of the outline.
So, that's fantastic.
So we
largest oil refinery.
Yeah. We are selling away everything. I mean, in part of the campaign is, you know, it's all about us. It's all about America, our country, and, you know, it's the big nationalist approach. I just say not so much. If somebody's willing to buy something or whatever, hey.
I want to see his tax returns. I want to see where his money is at right now.
Yeah. Then,
good gravy, they're valued at $2 trillion. Did I read that right?
Hoping they will be.
Oh, hoping. Okay, I didn't say that. Still
hoping. I think that depends on a lot of how oil prices are.
Yeah,
which have been pretty low. So, never know.
Low right now.
Yeah, and then if you look what our Congress is doing, wanting to roll back Dodd-Frank, which is what was left of any sort of banking Wall Street regulations. Of course, if you remember back, Bill Clinton was the one that did away with Glass-Steagall, which was banking rate regulations, and then after he had the big housing bubble and the 2008 collapse. So putting up too many regulations for these poor companies and banks, so we're going to do away with it because they can be trusted. I'm sure they won't get greedy, Sean, and something won't happen again.
No. How dare you even to bring that up like that?
So we got that. And then, you know, you can certainly run your government like a business. and which is where you had the case of Flint with their water. It was cheaper to get it out of the Flint River, which I believe they did. You know, they had said that Ford didn't even want to use that water in their plant because it was shit. So the first person to be to get charged, Nick Lyon, head of Michigan Health Department, was charged with involuntary manslaughter Wednesday morning as part of an ongoing investigation into the Flint water crisis. This is the closest person to the governor to get charged.
Boy, they're not lying.
So yeah, good things there. Hopefully they need to go up higher and hold people accountable for that. So today, the Friday, the 16th, Trump did something that seems good for an executive order. Signed an executive order designed to expand apprenticeships to train people for the millions of unfilled jobs. The measure directs the Labor Department to draft new rules allowing companies and unions to create and certify their own apprenticeship programs. The White House estimates that there are 6 million vacant jobs companies cannot fill due to the lack of skilled workers. Says here in the quotes from President Trump, apprenticeships place students in great jobs without the crippling debt of a 4-year college degrees, which you could do something about that crippling debt.
Yeah.
Instead, apprentices earn while they learn, which is an experience we are using. Expression we are using. Earn while you learn, said the president. So, would be a good thing.
Yeah, give him some credit for that.
Would be a good thing. But like all these executive orders, are we really getting anything out of what he pulled out of the Trans-Pacific Partnership, which was good, and that was done right away. So we'll see what happens. But this renegotiating with NAFTA, we got to see if, hopefully he does do that. But, you need to be careful what you do with that to make sure you don't hurt, especially like farmers in Iowa with that. So again, we will see what happens.
The hell was that?
I was gonna say you didn't have your headphones on. Did you hear that?
It's thunder and lightning, right?
That was an explosion.
Oh, explosion.
Yeah.
Okay.
As we kind of celebrate, as Canada's unions are celebrating the adoption of Bill C-4, that's where the explosion came from.
I see what you did.
You like that?
Yeah, I did.
You like that? So the past conservative government in Canada passed a couple of bills that were anti-union. There was Bill C-377. Says it was about union transparency, but what it did was force unions and their suppliers and other businesses they work with to spend millions of dollars and thousands of hours producing and processing expense reports to be reviewed and filed, all at taxpayer expenses. Again, we see a common theme, taxpayer expenses, nobody else. Bill C-525, which would have made it more difficult for workers in federally regulated workplaces to join a union. Those were the two bills, and C-4, which Justin Trudeau, their new prime minister, was ran on that campaign promise, and finally looks like he made it happen.
Good.
So congratulations to those guys. No different than what we see going around here with our Congress and what they're doing, even at the state level with our gutting of the Chapter 20 here in Iowa. Then to go along with organizing, so more union busting help or tactics that American companies shell out millions of dollars a year for lawyers and consultants to kill union organizing campaigns. I know we got one at Lancaster going on right now. Hopefully we can get something going on down there, get an update. But I know that there are flyers going around out there that are union busting flyers.
Yeah, I saw a couple of those floating
Did
around
ya?
today. Yeah.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. They're misleading.
Yeah, that's what I would say. They want to mislead, and there's a good reason why the company's spending millions of dollars. They do not want you to have that right, and they don't want you to get any more than what they deem fit, like a minimum wage.
Yep. I have to pay at least this.
I have to pay at least this, or I'm going to get in trouble. So the Obama administration passed this persuader rule, and the current administration, Trump administration, wants to roll it back and get rid of it. So what that means, I'm going to skip to the Tom Perez quotes. So former labor secretary under Obama, as he told the Huffington Post in a statement that when an employer's words, employees have a right to know where the employer's words are coming from, whether it's a hired consultant, that they got a right to know that. The persuader rule doesn't limit employers or consultants, or it doesn't limit what they can say. Just make sure that workers will know who's behind the message. This decision by the Trump administration takes power out of the hands of the workers and empowers the corporate bosses. More power to the corporations. Oh, Sean, I think we've come to the end.
So are you trying to say it's time for the douche of the show?
It is time for the douche of the show.
I'm kind of lost on this one. I've been kind of thinking about it for a few minutes.
Have you?
Who or what is gonna be the douche of the show? And I can't think of anything at this moment.
We got a mountain of papers.
Maybe that's what's confusing me.
I think it is probably the mountain of papers here.
Plethora.
Yep.
You got any
well,
any ideas?
Eric Trump, for his money from charity going back
outstanding
to
charitable
the
contributions.
Outstanding charitable contributions.
I'm trying to think on a local or state level. We need to kind of broaden it out more. We're always picking on the same people sometimes.
Oh, speaking of douche of the show,
what, you want to call Nicholas?
I missed something. No, I think he's sleeping. He got back from Lancaster.
That is even a better time to call him up.
No.
Oh, all right.
He's on a vacation from the show. I was gonna call him.
We had that bet going on.
Yeah.
We'll wait until later.
Guess we'll wait till later.
It's all right.
We'll give him a break.
Okay.
One time,
yes.
I forgot. Speaking of douche of the show, Steve King said this week.
What did he say again, huh? Does he tweet? Hopefully not.
He said in quotes, "I do want to put some of this at the feet of Barack Obama. He contributed mightily to dividing us. He focused on our differences rather than things that unify us. And this is some of the fruits of his labor." He's talking about the shooting that happened at the baseball
game?
Yep, the baseball
that's
practice.
Obama's fault.
Yep, damn Obama did that. So, and this is a guy.
Yeah, what did he say?
He's talking about unity, but yet this is the same guy that said we can't rebuild our country with the other country's babies or something.
Yeah, I forgot what he said in the past, but it's pretty.
He spews unity, doesn't he, Sean?
Oh,
I almost forgot to put that in. I would have been kicking myself if I had that. So there. I'm putting forth Eric Trump and his charitable contributions that he can't seem to manage to get the family golf course for free. And always in the running, Steve King.
Always, yeah.
From Iowa.
Yeah, he's yeah, we can go with Eric Trump.
Eric Trump?
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me too.
On the 21st broadcast of this fine podcast.
Yeah. We need to go. We should go celebrate.
I think I can.
Can you do that?
Yeah, we can make things happen. I'm thirsty.
We should do that.
Okay, well, let's end the show now. Let's go.
All right.
All right, we'll see you the next time. Podcast. All right.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.
This has been Steel Revolution. You can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/Steel Revolution Podcast. Questions or comments, email us steelrevolution105@gmail.com. Steel Revolution is a production of Steelworkers 105. Steel Revolution. The opinions expressed on this podcast are those of the individuals and do not reflect any official view of the United Steelworkers, USW Local 105, or its officers or sub-board members for officers.